You're now listening to the Diversity Roundtable. I'm Pamela Klaba, entrepreneur, inclusion enthusiast, and the founder of Nonkosi Creatives with over 2 decades as a corporate HR professional. My goal is to give you insights into conversations with entrepreneurs and corporate professionals who have insightful stories of triumph and leadership. I uncover my personal journey from cultivating diversity and promoting inclusive communities. We'll also find out why building a prosperous society is vital for leadership roles. Subscribe and get ready to rise, lead, and help define the spirit of South African excellence. We are back with our final guest for the day, Diversity Roundtable, episode 18 series. So it's been such a wonderful day here at Capital Zimbali at the Momentum Metropolitan Holdings event, together with Umgibe, Farming Organics, and with some of the entrepreneurs and the women in farming. So for this 10-minute discussion, I am sitting with Patricia from Msaseni Farming and Projects, all the way from Washbang, right?
Yes.
So we are talking to really some of the inspirational women in farming in the KZN region. So Patricia, welcome.
Thank you very much.
How are you,
Thank
Sisi?
Honestly,
Yes.
it's a very wonderful day
Yes.
because I never thought or I never pictured myself in
Yes.
such a huge event, part of such a big program.
Yes.
So I'm very honored and grateful for the opportunity.
Yes. No, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So can you just tell us about Msaseni Farming and Projects, right? What is it that you do? What is it that you farm? Just talk to us about your journey. Who do you work with? Are you alone? Who owns Msaseni? Give us an idea. I mean, I'm here. I don't know anything, you know. So
Yes.
just tell me about Msaseni Farming Projects.
So Msaseni Farming and Projects is a youth-owned company.
Yeah.
I'm the sole director of the company, as Patricia hosts.
Yes.
And what we do, we are in plant production.
Yes.
We are specializing in spinach and potatoes for now.
Yes.
But in terms of marketing, I'm
Yeah.
still trying to penetrate the bigger market.
Yeah.
So as a small-scale farmer, I was still supplying street vendors,
Yeah.
the local communities,
Yes.
local tuck shops.
Yes.
But with this program,
Yeah.
I have advanced to a level, Uguti, I've been able to plant a spinach SO 20,000 on the ground,
Sure.
which allows me to penetrate a part of the bigger market that I see myself going into.
Yes.
So right now I'm still waiting. I don't want to name them up until we
Yes.
finalize the deals.
Yes.
But I'm meeting with 2 big retailers from
Yes.
Dundee that will be
Yes.
coming and seeing my products, and we'll discuss the contracts further on.
Sure, this is so inspirational. So, Patricia, how did you start? So how did you even get involved with? Because I just had a full-on 1-hour discussion with Umajoy. So and how did you get involved?
Starting business, I started in 2018.
Yeah.
It was through a shop where
Yeah.
I was selling food, which is chips, takeaways,
Yeah.
and cotters.
Yeah.
And through that shop,
Yeah.
I had to look for a cheaper supplier
Yeah.
for potatoes, because potatoes, the prices fluctuate.
Yes.
And you can't really find a stable price for potatoes.
Yes.
So to maximize my profits, I had to look for a cheaper supplier. So
Yeah.
in looking for that cheaper supplier, a gap availed itself to me.
Yeah.
Of supplying potatoes into different supermarkets, and that time I was still in Ladysmith. So
Yeah.
upon doing that,
Yeah.
we ventured into other commodities, other vegetables like spinach, cabbages, whatever we can find on the
Yes.
market. But at that time, I was outsourcing from other farmers.
Yes.
So upon moving to Washbank and seeing the land, and I've always had passion for agriculture.
Yeah.
In my company, I work with my husband and my children, of course, and we employ some of the community members.
Yes.
So upon finding the land and seeing that we do have space.
Yeah.
So why don't we start our own cultivation? So if you're in the presentation, you can see my before pictures. Unfortunately, I was only driven by passion.
Yeah.
No educational background,
Yes.
no everything. So everything I used to learn through trials and tribulations.
Yes.
Every loss was a lesson to me.
Yes.
So upon embarking on this project and being in this program,
yeah,
that is where I advanced my knowledge.
Yes.
So now I'm able to plant, as you can see now,
Yes.
my plants are very beautiful,
Yes.
unlike
Yeah.
those cabbages that I had.
Yeah.
So through this program, I've been able to advance my knowledge,
Yeah.
improve my skills,
Yeah.
and most importantly, project my own business as a farmer.
Yes.
From the initial planning to the financial projections,
Yes.
To the sales,
Yes.
and everything, and expanding after that.
Yes, sure. So just talk to me then about, what has this done for the community? Because now you're saying you employ people within the community. So what has this done? So how are people looking at you now versus when you hadn't even started? Just paint the picture for us, and then talk to us about also in that context some of the challenges and also the wins.
When I started out, I was just like any subsistence farmer in the locals. So upon learning what I've learned, acquiring the knowledge, and getting the mentorship I've been getting through this program, it has really, before I can speak about other people, it has changed my mindset as well, at how I'm looking at myself, at how I think about things. So I now have a mindset of looking at the bigger picture instead of living in the present. So that has also changed other people's perception towards me. As I said before, I was just a normal farmer like everyone in the place. But now I have grown from being just a subsistence farmer to a pre-commercial farmer, someone they can look up to, someone they can query to if they have agricultural misunderstandings, or if they need some knowledge about that. And of course, challenges, there's always challenges in every business. I've had climate challenges. I don't have enough access to water. But through this funding, I was able to receive inputs and a water pump. But still, I still have to struggle to get that water. So the successes are, for me, it has been the growth. The growth in everything. From moving from that small scale in planting varieties, planting for my family, and selling whatever I have left. Now I have an opportunity of growing my income, because as an unemployed youth, I used to work there and there just to make me ends meet. So now I know I have a home in farming.
Sure. And some of the challenges?
The challenges, it has been the water access and the climate conditions, the harsh weather conditions. Because I recently, my whole spinach was covered in snow.
I was actually about to ask because I just had a discussion. This is not like, are you the lady that had the snow issue?
There's no.
Sure.
My whole garden was white when I woke up, and I'm very glad that I'm still breathing.
Yes.
After seeing that.
Yeah.
But upon research, you see, when you face challenges, it depends on how you look at them.
Yeah.
In my past, I've always known that a challenge is a stepping stone.
Yeah.
It's a lesson learned.
Yeah.
But with the mentorship and the knowledge, I'm able to inquire over to, okay, when this happens, now what should I do? How should I go about into solving these things? And so those are my two main challenges, water and the climate change.
All right. And so what is your vision then for the future, for the future? So looking at where you are, right? And let's say maybe fast forward 3 years from now.
Honestly, I want to grow myself and my company from this pre-commercial to a sustainable commercial farmer. I want to see myself improving my livelihood and the livelihood of my communities.
Yeah.
We have so many people unemployed, and if I can grow my business,
Yeah.
that means I'll be creating employment
Yeah.
around my local community.
Yes.
Thus building sustainable communities.
Yes.
Because we are in the rural areas,
Yeah.
and the unemployment rates are high.
Yeah.
So I wish to change that while
Yeah.
growing my business as well to a
Yeah.
sustainable business,
Yeah.
a sustainable, profitable business that will be one of the leading suppliers of vegetables in the whole of KZN and hopefully globally.
Oh, it's such a beautiful journey. It is such really a beautiful journey. So today we are here at Capital Zimbabwe, and there's been this amazing event. So how did that go, and what does this mean for you, particularly today? Because I know that you are also one of the speakers, right? So, so what does this event mean for you, and what were you just really talking about? Obviously you're talking about your journey, but what was the key message that you were delivering during the event?
The key message is that wherever you are starting out, and I'm spreading this message to all the young female farmers that are out there who are working hard, because we all know that this is a male-dominated industry, and if you are working hard and making it happen, I'm just here as a living testimony that it is possible and you can make it, because I've seen myself grow within the 3 years of this program. So overall, it was a wonderful experience for me, and I'm very grateful and honored that I was actually one of the speakers. I have never seen myself in such a sphere. I've never seen myself in such a position, which is why I even mentioned it, Uguti. I never thought I would stand in front of so many people and speak. So for me, this program has done so much for me, not for my business, but for me personally. Because through this program, I have grown. Through this program, I have learned to upskill myself. I have learned how to talk to people and how to relay the message to people. And hopefully, I'm doing it right.
Sure. No, thank you. I think this is such a beautiful journey, and I'm glad that we could engage with you, and I know that we will follow your journey as well, as you progress. So I think, looking at the lens over there, so what are some of just the words of encouragement for young people out there, So I think most of them, they aspire, they want to go to school, which is a good thing, they should, and then go to the cities, the big cities, to get a job and. So what can you say in terms of encouraging them to get into farming, and what benefits can they see if they get into the space, and how can they get into the space? So there's your lens over there.
If you are out there, young, working hard, resilient, what I would say to you is continue whatever you're doing. Be persistent, be consistent, and persevere in what you have to do. And go out there. Put yourself out there. There are so many opportunities out there that you can grab on that will take you places. If I may say it, this is the first program ever that I have attended in my life. And through this program, I am what I am. And through this program, I've come out to be a pre-commercial farmer. So whatever you believe in, whatever you dream about, it is possible. Just work hard, persevere, and be consistent. You will make it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Patricia. Keep on doing the wonderful work that you do, and we are just glad that we can sit down and talk to you, but we will follow your journey and keep on sharing your story as the months and the years go by. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Franklin Covey South Africa actually does is really around leadership development. And developing leaders at all levels, instilling greatness, instilling habits of effectiveness in people, which I thought, it's funny how the universe works. To your point, that when you get into certain spaces, you then start attracting like-minded people. You start attracting those things that you really needed, because what I really needed at that time to boost my confidence and to boost my self-esteem, again, because as you can understand, coming out of a corporate environment, then you're on your own. Sometimes your self-esteem can take a knock, right? And I was like, oh, okay, actually there's someone who believes that, someone who holds such a big brand, they believe that I'm doing great work. But what also stood out for me was, I really needed to polish up my leadership, some of my leadership traits as well, in terms of letting go of some of self-limiting habits, self-limiting thoughts, self-limiting behaviors. How do I show up in my full self? And the more I got into the Franklin Covey content, it's, when you get those aha moments, and you get that thing that says, you know what, I'm in the right space. And I'm just really particularly excited that, more and more people then will get to, experience the great work that Franklin Covey does, because it really, one is a confidence booster. Yes, that's what it has done for me, because people are like, oh, actually you associated with this big brand. Yeah, then immediately that lifts your self-esteem, that lifts your confidence, but also knowing that I can help other people, right, who may be